Welcome back, guys, to another Clash Royale video. Today we're going to be opening up a 12-win Grand Challenge chest, as you can see right here. Went all the way to 12 wins with only one loss. If you're wondering what deck I used, it's actually the Barbarian Hut 3 Musketeer strategy that I featured in yesterday's video. So if you want to see the deck in action and see the strategy behind it, go ahead and check out that video. I will leave a link in the description as well as the comments. But taking a look at my battle log here, guys, let's scroll all the way to the bottom. Keep in mind that there are a couple friendlies in here. But we started off with that classic challenge in yesterday's video, did a couple friendlies for practice, then we went undefeated in that classic challenge all the way up to 12 wins with this Barbarian Hut 3 Musketeer strategy. Then after that, I went ahead and did a Grand Challenge. We went undefeated all the way up to 8 wins with this strategy, guys. Then we drew a battle, as you can see right up here. Then we lost one, and then after that, undefeated up to 12 wins, getting that 12-win Grand Challenge chest. This deck has been working awesome for me, guys. It does really well against the Golem Lightning meta right now, and even the Lava Hound Lightning meta. But let's go ahead here, open up that chest, see what we get. I'm really hoping for a legendary card. Obviously, that 22,000 gold is going to be really important. Help me out a ton. Boom, all the way up to 29,000 gold from like 7,000, something like that. That's crazy, guys. For only 100 gems, getting 22,000 gold, that is insane. What else do we have here? Some Mini P.E.K.K.A. Some minions, the Royal Giant, and let's see, 231 Zaspels. I'm definitely happy with that. I'm halfway to level 12 with that Zaspel. Pretty happy with that. Mega Minions is definitely overpowered right now, so good with that. Ice Golem, I used the Ice Golem in my trophy pushing deck with that Hog Rider. Super happy with that. And then Bomber, never really used that. 11 Witches. Are we going to be getting a legendary here, guys? How many epics come out of this chest? What do we have? Boom! Princess! Legendary, guys. I would have preferred the Graveyard or the Log, but, you know, the Princess is 2 out of 4 for level 3. So that is pretty happy. For only 100 gems, getting 22,000 gold, 11 epics, 1 legendary card. Looking over here in the shop, guys, to get the same amount of cards and gold in the shop, you would need 3.5 giant chests, and then a bucket of gold and some pouches of gems. And altogether, I did the math already, it would cost you about 2,500 gems to get the same result as a 100 gem Grand Challenge. So really gem efficient there. If you guys are mostly free to play and you want to spend a little bit of money, definitely check out those Grand Challenges. But like I said, we're going to build a deck with the cards that came out of that chest and then do some live battles with it. So here's the deck that I made with all the cards that came out of that Grand Challenge chest. Of course, you can only fit 8 cards into a deck, and I got a total of 9 in that chest. So we might do a couple battles with the Witch in there and then sub her out for the Bomber after a few battles. But the deck does look kind of decent there. Not too sure how well the Royal Giant will perform in this strategy, but let's go ahead and start up a classic challenge here. Do our first battle and see how it does. So, do I want to do an early Princess drop, get some chip damage done, or no? Let's see here. What's my luck, guys, getting the Princess instead of the Graveyard or the Log? I thought this game kind of gave you a better opportunity of getting cards that you don't have. So let's go ahead and do that. Come on, one shot, thank you. And then we'll use some minions here to take care of those guys. There we go. An overall pretty decent defense right there. I think we came out ahead in that Elixir exchange. So let's go ahead, start a Royal Giant right here. Please don't have a Hog Rider. The fact that he's using a wizard, pretty interesting to me. You don't see too many wizards in decks right now. Let's go ahead and use a Princess right here, take care of all this. And oh, we're in trouble there, guys. We are in trouble there. Actually, let's use this minions right here. He might be really low in Elixir. So the Royal Giant may be able to do work for me. So let's have this Zaspel if he drops goblins or something like that. And yeah, he spent way too much Elixir there. Let's just zap this. Save some health there. And the tower should finish off those minions. Doing okay so far. I want to try and set up a push with the Witch in the back as well as that Royal Giant. But as I was saying before, my Princess is already level 2, almost level 3, and I don't have the Log or the Graveyard. Would have much preferred one of those cards there. Let's do this right here, Witch, and then we'll try and do a Royal Giant push. Now he does have the Barbarians, which we'll probably use. So we're going to go ahead and use the Royal Giant right here. The Mega Minion right here to tank, or take out this Princess. And the witch, I'm hoping the witch does decent work against those barbarians. Look at her just go to town. Wow. Barbarians are dead, guys. The barbarians are dead from that witch. Definitely happy with that, but that hog rider on the right-hand side, I should have used the mini peck instead. He's going to log this, but we'll get one shot off at least. Then we'll go ahead and start setting up another push. If we trade towers here, guys, the Royal Giant is stronger than a hog rider when you have a tower down on your opponent's side already, so that's okay. Let's do this and this with the Ice Golem up here. He can't use the minion horde because the witch is a strong counter. There we go. I'm expecting a hog rider on the right-hand side, so I want to be ready for that. As hog rider, mini P.E.K.K.A right here, get ready for that hog rider. Then we'll mega minion up here, Ice Spirit here, Princess right there, and then we'll do this. There we go. And what do we need here? I think if we just send a Royal Giant right here, we can do a quick couple of hits there, take the tower out. He might not be able to finish the tower on the right-hand side. Even if he does, though, we have a strong lead so far. And, of course, we are rocking a Royal Giant deck, which does work when you have a tower down already. But the Witch cleaning up there on the right-hand side, there's the 1 crown victory. Good game to him. Let's go ahead and do another battle, guys. So here we go, guys, once again, facing up against the Drago Pro. Let's see what we have here. Let's do an early Princess drop. Have the Zap ready for Goblins or Fire Spirits. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's pull this guy over with this. There we go. It should take out the Mini P.E.K.K.A. No, I wanted that second tower to finish it. Never mind. We have to use more elixir there. That was not a good counter. There I was thinking I was pro. Rocking some OJ moves right there. Let's see here. The fact that he has to zap the Mini P.E.K.K.A, though, kind of equalizes that elixir exchange right there. Let's go ahead and do this. And this. Boom. The Hog Rider will probably get... Oh my gosh. No, not the freeze. Let's go ahead and rock the Ice Golem right here. There we go. And then we're going to Princess... Princess right here. Why am I playing so aggressively, guys? Somebody please tell me why I'm playing way too aggressively. Normally you don't want to play this aggressively with this earlier on in the battle. He's going to do a Hog Rider right here. Wouldn't be surprised if he did. Let's use this Mega Minion. Prevent some chip damage there. Now, the fact that he just used the Inferno Tower makes me happy. I can go in with a Royal Giant push, afterwards. So we're going to do a Witch right here. Then we'll have the Mini P.E.K.K.A available in case he tries to do a sneaky Hog Rider. And let's see here. Royal Giant right here. There we go. He's going to zap for some reason. Let's go ahead and use minions back here. Freeze? Oh, that freeze was clutch on his part, though. The Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to take that all out, though. There we go. Let's go ahead and use Princess right here. There we go. That Witch will do work, though, guys. Yes, she will. Look at those skeletons, guys. Look at those skeletons. Let's go ahead and use an Ice Golem right here to distract the Goblins. And that should take out this... I'm going to ignore those minions there on the right-hand side, just because one of them went off to the left. And both of his towers down pretty low here. We'll do a Royal Giant. He's probably going to wait with that Inferno Tower this time. So let's go ahead and use minions right here. Mega Minion right here. There we go. This should distract long enough. Princess this side. Split lane pressure, guys. Split lane pressure. Zap those Goblins. Boom. See that Princess. And we're going to use a Witch right here. With an Ice Golem to distract. And boom, the tower's already down, guys. Already down. And we'll just do another Princess drop right here. Keep the pressure up. The Princess is so strong at forcing your opponent's hand. It really is. It forces cards out of rotation, especially if they're using like a heavy beatdown deck and they want to save that card for support behind a giant, but you force it out of their card rotation and on the opposite lane can come in clutch. Let's go ahead and do another battle though. So here we are, guys. Now I know I said before that I might throw in the Bomber instead of the Witch, but I realized afterwards that my Bomber is still only level 8 and I honestly don't feel like spending the gold to upgrade it because I want to save it for potentially a legendary in the shop, like a Graveyard or a Log. What's going to use the counter here? Goblins. Spear Goblins. Boom, let's zap that. And I think that's okay on the right-hand side. Getting some chip damage done. We also kind of forced force the elixir spent on the right-hand side, but I don't have anything to counter this golem. I don't have any defenses in this deck, guys. I hope he's not rocking the lightning. There we go. And let's do another princess drop right here. There we go. Ice golem to tank for this mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh no, shoot the ice golem. Musketeer. What are you doing? But look at that princess though on the right-hand side, guys. Look at that princess. His tower is down to 1200. Let's zap this. And just prevent chip damage. Of course, more so in tournament battles than ladder, chip damage is important. Because with 3-minute overtime, the chip damage can mean that you can take out a tower with all that extra time. So, let's go ahead and do a Witch push right here. Then we will go ahead and use the Royal Giant up front. The Witch Royal Giant actually synergizes pretty well if your opponent has an Inferno Tower. But with this Golem strategy my opponent is using, I don't expect him to be using an Inferno Tower. I kind of expect him to have maybe a Lightning spell in his deck. So if he lightnings all the troops in the back there, I wouldn't be surprised. But we'll Mega Mini right here, take care of these archers. And then we should be able to take out that golem down pretty low before it even gets close to our tower. Look at that Royal Giant, it's still alive, guys. Wow. Let's zap this. Princess drop right here. Princess should be able to finish off that tower because the Mega Minion is up front and will soak up a hit from whatever. Come on, one more shot, Princess. Boom, look at that. It's so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll start a Witch push right here. And then we'll just drop a Royal G right up there. Right in his face. Let's go ahead and use an Ice Golem here. Oh, why would you arrows when you know I have minions? Look at this, look at this, look at this magic happen. Zap this. That tower is gone, guys. That tower on the left. Well, mini P.E.K.K.A right here. Look at that, guys. And does he even take one of our towers? Can we go for the 3 crown? Let's do it. Come on, Royal G. 3 crown in a couple seconds. He's going to graveyard our king tower. There we go. Good game to him. Wow, that was awesome, guys. Winning with this deck that I literally didn't make myself. I just used the cards out of that Grand Challenge chest. Anyways, though, that will be the end of the video. Let me know if you liked this kind of video versus the regular strategy video. And if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Clash Royale content if you want to. But thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next video.